Hello everybody and welcome back to the next episode of Team REG Factorio. I'm Mike, I'm the one looking after you today. So, we've done a bit of work. We've kind of done our usual little bit of sciencing and I'm just going to finish that off in this episode. The bus is done, bus is up, and as you can see, we're making, we haven't got copper fully done yet and we need to really look at that quite soon. But at the moment, it's doing absolutely fine there. So what have we got here? We've got turrets being made here. This is ready for our defense system. We'll probably just restrict it to that. We're going to need a lot of them throughout. You're always going to need turrets, so there's no harm in doing that there. That's out of the way because the bus is obviously going to go up and over. So I've just kind of filled that gap in there. Same here for this here. This is just an area that I'm probably not going to use. So let's get our science into it. So let's finish off where we left off. With science. Right. Oh. So I just want to, if I can put it in the right place. We just need one more, and that should do it, I think. There we go. One more there. I think that'll do me there. Actually, let's put our now the reason why I'm doing to the side is because when we come to doing the next two lot of sciences, there is a possibility we can actually get them all onto one. And that's what I want to do. Right. And we just need to link these middle ones. Like so. Again, we probably want to look at putting them side on actually. I mean, we don't need to worry about them going side on, it's just, it'll be easier for the power supply. Look at the size of that swarm. This is the kind of swarms we're going to get, and that's just a basic one there. They've not even leveled up yet. Okay, that's our power supply in there. And we'll just connect that up here for now. Okay, and then all we need to do is create the circuit. I do want to go there. And our science is back up and running. That should give us enough supply there. We shouldn't have any issues with supply at all. And it's almost filled the belt now anyway. So we now have two sciences back up and running. What do I want to do first? Okay, let's get our tool belt because it's quite useful to have. I'll just double check everything's running smoothly. There we go, everything is running smoothly. Now, what we can do is we did use the old system here and we've saved all of our red science packs. Let's get them deployed into these. There's no necessity to it, but it just means they're all done and dusted then. There we go. They'll be in there forever now. Okay, supply's looking good. Well, we've done a temporary kind of green belt system here, but what we will do is when we do green belts on the main bus, we may run a line back down and supply that. Possibly. Okay. Now remember, this is a harder version, so there's a couple of things that happens. The science takes twice as long, and everything we build is twice as much. So we've got to bear that in mind. Let's just, I haven't got enough splitters. We can do some more splitters, that's not a problem. Just want to put this balancer in here. Oh, we need some more underground belts as well. There we go. Splitter there, splitter there. And that's there, so that's balanced now. So we want to look at a few things. One of the things I want to look at is our coal supply. At the present moment, our coal supply is quite thin. So there's a bit of coal supply here, quite a lot actually, for the size that it is. So let's, I want to take this all out here. There we go. And we'll just bunny hop off this power supply here. And then I want to run it about here, don't I? That's underground belt there. We'll just rotate that round. Move that turret there, we don't need that there just yet. Another underground here. And I want to, oh, sneaky. Might have moving in there. I want to take supply below this here, so there's one coming off here, so we'll actually take it off this here. Looks like our iron's struggling actually. We'll need to have a check of that when we get a minute. Okay, let's run the belt back. Oh, we're out of belts. Fear not, we have more. And there's another bit of coal here that I'm going to take as well. Bit of stone there. May as well pick that up. Waste not, want not. And we've got a fair bit of coal supply still. Iron supply still. Okay, 2 belts done. More space for more crap. Okay, let's get. That's going to take a lot. But that is one that I do want to concentrate on. We'll get the lab research, that'll sort that out. Okay. There were a couple of coal supplies there actually, so might be worth having a look at that. Let's bring the belt down. There we go. Excuse me. Oh. So that should improve our coal supply nicely. And we will... I don't have a massive amount of ammo, but we'll get this. As a matter of fact, we don't have any of these. Can we get any more over here? No, we can't. That's fine. We know it's here. I'll build a belt so that it's connected. Save hassle, I'll just do that there. Let's get the power supply to it. That should cover all of that. And we'll just drop a couple of turrets just to keep it looked after. There we go. Don't need that much in that one actually, to be fair. Okay, so that's providing that with a lot more coal now. Okay. As a matter of fact, that coal's just run out actually, I think. That was good timing. Yes, it has. So that's now completely cleared. So I can now run this belt here. Just run that empty. There we go. Pop you on there. Now hopefully that will I mean there's still quite a bit there, and they could do with that being removed sooner rather than later. There's some gaps, so it should fill in the gaps. Yeah, it's filling the gaps in nicely there. It's a good supply. Oh, we're looking here. Still a fair bit here. Oh, one's gone down. Okay. Well, that pollution's spreading quite fast. Lab research is done. Let's get logistics 2. Let's get these red belts, I think, there. Or do we want power supply? No, we'll go for logistics 2 because we haven't got the steel set up yet. Oh, there's another supply done. Obviously really working to get these cleared so that we can expand our network there. Well, they're clearing quite nicely now. I'll put a couple there and run a line up once that's emptied. Oh, another one gone. We're not doing too bad. The back end ones are a bit empty, but all in all we're not doing too bad. Let's now have a look at, so this is going to be the main bus area here, and it is going to travel quite a distance. So we need to try and clear a lot of this. Now this is big. I mean, I think this is like a 10 mil, 16 mil. That's a lot of supply. Now we may have to break it down a bit at a time, I think. We'll look into that. Okay, so that's our iron. So iron into steel. So that's our steel supply. We need stone supply, which obviously we've kind of blocked off at the present moment. So what I'm going to do is we do a temporary stone supply, I think. Or do I move the belts? As a matter of fact, we can move the belt and incorporate it into... Can we get some more electric mana drills? No, we cannot yet. Okay. Let's have a think. Right, let's get some more electric drills. Right, that's all backed up now. That's what we want. We want it all backed up like that there. This one's not running at optimum. They're nicely filled. There we go. Let's some more miners, electric miner drills. Obviously the more of these we use, the more pollution we're going to use, all sorts, so we're going to be really careful now. Well, I say that, we need to produce it, so... Right, so that's where the belt comes down, so let's just... Okay, so this can then... I mean, most of this is nearly done now anyway. That's cleared. Oh, we've lost our pick. Let's get another one done. That's done that. And that one, and that one, and that one. So we've only got these two bits here. So we'll just... There we go, get that supply done. Pick up this belt. Oh, get rid of them now. An earlier operation. So we're trying to clear this to make way for our power supply. So we really don't want to run over. I mean, I know they're like 16 million, but when we're starting to produce things at end game, we're going to go through all these resources quite quickly. We have a lot of work to do. Let's just get all this up. There we go. That solves that problem. Okay. The downside is it's, yeah. Going to make that side, I think, slightly heavier, I'm hoping. Oh, we have no... Let's get some more power poles on the go. I mean, we can get rid of some of these now. There we go. That's that solved. And we're up on there, so that should give us plenty of supply on this line now. That's filling up nicely. Now, if the other one's below it, it'll always use that other one first. Well, let's see how that's affecting our line. Oh, it's still passing through yet. All these lines will be redone once we've cleared most of it. There'll be proper supply lines, so there'll be like 2 or 3 of each one. Okay, we're finally starting to see an increase any minute now. So let's see how this affects it. Still not filled up just yet. It's coming up now. It's just there that we want. Hopefully that'll fill in the gaps. There we go, look at that. Obviously these aren't getting wiped now, that's the only downside. So what I might do is I might actually run another line to there. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, just to ease this line a bit here. We'll just run another line to there. There and there. There we go, that should, yeah, there you go. That should back us up nicely. Oh, look at that. Brilliant. So it's probably about as efficient as it's going to get. It's reaching the M1s now, perfect. Okay, this is I don't like this at the moment, but until we clear this we haven't, well, we could possibly do it. So I'm gonna, where's my original one? This one here. I'm just gonna remove that one because I want to take a new one here. I'm going to start it from this corner here. Perfect. Excuse me. And then that's going into the middle of the 2 here. How far out? Oops. To realign it. It's definitely in the middle of the 2 yet. Okay, excellent. So that's where our line's going to go. So we can, have we got enough to do this? Oh, we're taking damage from somewhere. That may need another backup. Okay. Well, that's doing that. Excuse me. Get everything else in place. This may seem like a lot of work, but it'll save you a lot of hassle in the long run, I feel anyway. A lot of people don't use this, and it's again down to personal preference, but I like to use these because there are times where your supplies you're just caught off guard by it, and everything grinds to a halt, and you cannot get anywhere because you're too busy waiting on everything. Okay, so that throughput at the moment is not going to go because obviously we are waiting on that, but everything else can get into place. Not realised we had all them. Excellent. Oh. We definitely don't have enough of them, and we haven't got anything to make them with either at the moment. That's fine, we can get everything else into place. Obviously the power supply will need to come from here, because that one won't exist in the future. They have to move that pole, possibly. Okay, so it's mostly set up, just that corner there. Everything's just running so smoothly now. So, yeah, that's now empty, good. And that is that one. This was our old supply that we had a while ago. And we're just trying to get rid of it. Okay, let's have a look. I do want to unlock steel now. Oh, we've done steel processing actually, haven't we? So it's advanced material processing that. Well, the damage too, we'll get that because that's quite a useful one. And everything seems to be running perfectly now. I mean, it's keeping up on top of everything there. You don't need 2 lots of this, but the good thing about having 2 lots of this is if I need green circuits, which I always do at an early stage, I can just do that. There's enough there to supply it. Oh, we're going to need some iron plates for that, aren't we? There we go. And then just make a ton of them. Okay. So we've got our second one running almost. We've got 2 of them. We need to now look at our steel production, which is obviously smelting. We need some more splitters, so we only got a couple. So let's get the works going for the steel production, because we need that quite soon, because we're going to need armor piercing rounds. There we go. So usually, because the demand for supply of steel is quite low at this stage, I'll just do 1 iron plate production and then I'll increase it once we have the demand for it. No lights? That's annoying. I'll just pop one there. And get our power lines in. Just didn't look right there. It's annoying when it does that and it changes where it goes. But it looks a bit off. There we go. And let's get our power supply in. There we go, power supply is in. Now we just need to connect it. There we go. As easy as that. And then if we get our blueprint again, wherever we put it, there she is. And then we want let's keep it quite close, but not too close. What we have done is, so normally there's a gap between the two. That's what should happen. So that's what I've just done. It may look a bit dodgy, but we need the gap because that needs to be for the call, which is here. That needs to run through and in between. Oh, one object being damaged. Red biters are starting to appear. So we need to keep on top of that. Okay. Now we can get our supply here. So what I tend to do is just drop this down to here. Run. That's not going to work. We just need to move it one. Oh, that's the wrong one. That's fine, I know where it's supposed to be. Then that means I can bring this supply in when we have it into that one, and this supply into, so it's been destroyed. Okay, it's starting to take the turrets out now. We'll need to reinforce that area there. Okay, we need more splitters. Hopefully it's just this we need. Yes, it is. Good. Okay. Okay, that doesn't work because it's done that. Just get rid of the original design above it. We'll just lay the other one on top. There we go, that's that done. Take that out so it's nice and even. Put that back over the top. There we go. Can we build? I don't think that's going to be enough. It's not going to be enough. But we have a supply. Not much of one, but it's enough. And that's our next thing to try and put in. Oh, they're relentless, I'll give them that. We're holding off at the moment, so I'm not too worried. They are starting to attack more. But again, I'm still not overly worried just yet. Let's get some power lines in. Stand on the belt while you're trying to do that. Okay. So, although it's not a great amount at the moment, we have steel production. There we go. As you can see, one does struggle to supply the whole thing, but once it backs up it will And you got to bear in mind we want to improve this with the faster burners, so this will not keep up. So we definitely need that second supply sooner rather than later. But we've got another supply in there now, nicely done. We've still got a ways to go on this. 12k, wow. Okay, what I may actually do is I may actually swing the belts around. There we go. No more splitters, and we can't build another splitter either. We'll just chuck it all on one belt for now. It's not the best, but it'll do for now. This means we can get this finished. Okay. Remove these turrets here. There we go. So you don't have to do this. This is just my way of keeping my efficiency up in the rest of my base. And I set it up now just so I know it's all done. I don't have to worry about it again. That power line needs to move. That's fine. Chuck the power line there. Need more belts again. And this is why earlier we made all them belts, because I'm not ready to use red belts yet, but I don't want to keep making them in my inventory because it's just time wasted. I mean, the splitters we could really do with, but I think that'll be one of our next jobs to do, is get our green circuits up and then get our belt array up. Okay, that should make it to the main bus. Okay, now we don't have enough inserters because again we're missing quite a bit actually. So we'll just run up here like so. Oh. And up here like so. And then we can make some more. Excellent. Okay, so let's get our supply into our main bus. There we go. So that will no longer be required. We can dig all that up. Oh, it's being used anyway, so we'll just hang fire for a minute. We'll just break this for a second, just until that line's used up. Okay. Same as last time. Once we have enough splitters to do it. Okay, look at that, backed up already. So I think that'll be it for this episode. We've got our second one pretty much done now. We just need some more inserters and we're happy days really. So I'm happy with this episode to be finished, and we'll move on to, or we'll need green circuits and belt arrays. We'll do the green circuits first because obviously we need them for our belt arrays, but then belt arrays, and then we can start looking at using red belts rather than these yellow belts. Not that we really need them just yet, but it's always good to have them. So thank you very much everybody for tuning in on this episode. I hope you're enjoying it. If you do need any of the blueprints or anything, let me know, or we can provide you with the blueprints. Just leave a comment in the comment section below. Remember to hit that subscribe and bell notification button to receive notifications when we put more of these episodes up. But from me, Mike, I shall see you all on the next episode. Bye bye for now.